are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You are listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. It is Friday night on April 5th, 2024. How is everybody? I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Friday, April 5th, 2024. And we are ending the week with some good stuff. We've got, well, I'd like to say, you can't see it. It's going to pop up any minute. The Pascagoula. Hands down, my opinion, I think it's the most legitimate abduction encounter ever. And there's a lot. I love this story. We did this story a year ago or so, and it was good. And everybody feels that way about it. You know, there's something about these guys and the story and everything that comes with it. It is hands down, like the title says, the most legit. There we go. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to start wearing these glasses. I like it because you can see me in them. Yeah, these are the ones I was waiting for. Yeah, these are cool. Now we're cooking. Doesn't go good with this hat, though. But I like them. They're not too dark. You can't see my eyes, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I need protection. I was just crying. Let me tell you why. why I had the glasses on. My eyes were still a little watery. And I'm not joking. What I'm about to tell you is serious, and it just happened. And I was cleaning up before and had to do the long version of the show, of the intro, because I was wiping tears from my eyes. And I got the drone working. The drone works. Thanks to Ben from Yorkshire. Ben gave me an updated link. He goes, use this. And I used it, and it worked immediately. I emailed them back. I said, literally, dude, I'm crying. I did. I had tears coming out of my eyes because 19 months I've been without that drone. With nobody to help me. Nobody. I've done everything everybody says. Download this, download that. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but maybe because Ben's in the UK, that app worked for me. The other ones people have given me didn't work. Ben gave me a link before. It didn't work either. He gave me this one today. I put it in, and immediately it wanted to update it. I updated it, plugged my thing in, and all of a sudden I see the camera. And I'm like, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, and I'm like, yes, I did. I let it out. I just did. I don't care. It was unbelievable. So after the show, I'm going to go droning at night. Yeah, I can't wait another minute. Now, a bad thing, I had 3 batteries, and all 3 of them bowed out. They bubbled up from, nobody knows why, but that's what happened. It was about to explode. So I bought 2 batteries a year ago. One of them works. The other one doesn't work anymore. I haven't even flown it yet. And I have to get a new battery. There's $60 for batteries. I get 35 minutes of flight time with the one. But, I used to have 3. I'd stay out there for an hour flying around. But I'll take 35 minutes over 0 minutes any day. So that's good news. For 2 days straight, I've been walking without the boot on my foot. More good news. Went to the doctor today. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. 3 things good news. It looks like things are starting to turn around for Mr. G. Hopefully, because this is what happens. I jinx it every time. Every time something good or some things, because this is a multiple good day. And that usually means, well, I'm going to get a punch in the throat or something's coming up. So we'll wait and see what happens next, shall we? Hey, got a good show for you tonight, though. As you know, Pascagoula. We got more Jaime Maussan and his doomy moomies. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And a plethora of information around ufology and its horrid community. It's so cutthroat right now, what's going on in this community. What happened to Lou Angeles? That fat fuck never got better after he came back, did he? No? He's just an asshole now. It's like he went to the Scambian school of dicks to learn how to be a bigger dick. Yeah. He's a natural. Yeah, he's a natural asshole. Nobody will be better than me, though. I'm the best asshole there is. You know why? Because I mean it. See, they're acting. Scambian, fat fuck. They're all actors. I do this from passion. You can't fake passion, people. Let's do a little roll call, shall we? For Hawaii. Who's here tonight? Jeanette, the angel of goof on. Welcome to the show, Stars and Night Vision. I almost said Stars and Night Shadows. Welcome to the show. There he is. Joey. I'm going to get that channel over to you soon. I didn't forget. Actually, I'm I am going to tell you guys what the new channel is going to be called. I made a decision the other day, actually it was last Saturday, and I said, you know, I'm going to tell you guys what's going on. I'm going to tell you the channel name, because why should I hide that? Anyway, you're going to find out. So my whole thing is being masked up so nobody knows my identity out there. I don't care if people on the internet know who I am. See, when I'm out in public, I don't want people to say I'm doing something I'm not, and then they're going to post my face on the internet and say, oh, this guy did this, and false claims. That's why I'm masking up. Doing this constant, my goodness gracious, can I even have a breath to take without, doing this constitutional thing? It's dangerous. I'm going out there with $3,000 worth of equipment, hoping I don't get jumped. I'm living in Florida. Thank God I wasn't living in Arizona doing this. It's right by the border. At least there's a little bit of water where I'm at. But other than that, who else is here? Ozzy Tiger, what do you say? Bringing it tonight. How you doing, Chief? Brookes, what do you say there? Huh? Derek Faulkner, what do you say, LK? Good to see you. Kelly Lewis, the EW, is here. Good to see you up there in the balcony. Scott Blight, what do you say, Scott A? The richest YouTube channel. What do you say there, richest? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Paul Richardson, what do you say there, PR? Huh? Good to see you. Racer XYZ is making his way in the show today. First time we've seen him here. Hey, Glenn, why are you, this color? What is that? What color is that? It's not orange. That's not brown. That's borange. Well, welcome to the show. Hey, at least you spelled my last name incorrectly. I appreciate it. I'm Giordano. I'm Rich Giordano. Oh, I like that better. Dude, leave the R out of my name. I'm Rich Giordano. I like that better. Who's that guy? It's Rich Giordano. Giordano? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Huh? I don't get it either. All right, Andrew's here. What do you say there, Goofonian superstar? Good to see you, Chief. Jose Sanchez. Hey, did you get my message? Good to see you, man. Thank you for everything. Busby, how are you? I like seeing you here every day. Well, as much as I see, I don't really pay attention to the chat room. In case you haven't noticed, in the short time you've been coming here, it's hard for me to see who's here every day. If, the intro, it's only 5 minutes. And then later on, if you come in, I didn't see you. I don't know. And then I feel bad I didn't say hi. And you're like, why didn't he say hi to me? I said hi to him because I don't pay attention to the chat room that much. I'm a one-band man. It's hard to run all this stuff. And then I got to, oh, okay. What am I going to do this every show? Oh, yeah. Hi. Oh, the shades. Yeah. Oh, I'm not an alien, Andrew. Oh, welding glasses. Let me put them back on. I like my welding glasses, stars and night vision. Stars and night vision. Let's rock. I enjoy these glasses. I think I'm going to use these when I go out on the town. See, they have a little side part that covers my eye. It comes out just a little bit. I was looking for the gold pair that I have that I don't like. That you know what? I may give away that gold pair. Goof on glasses. What's up, Troy? What's up, Dave? Ted Ball. What's up, Murder Hornet? You used to live in St. George Island? Holy crap. Wow, that must have been awesome. Hey, Zach Diecast Monk. How you doing, man? Where you been? Parham. What's up, Parham? All right, Myra Page is here. Now we can start because Shane Reed, everybody. What's up, Shane? F-Graph 72 and Kustaka. Hey, Kustaka, my name is Rich Giordano. I am a 20-year veteran in the field of ufology, and I have captured some things, experienced things, dreamed of things, and even thought of things. I am the only one who predicted TTSA and Lou Elizondo were both going to be failures immediately. That wasn't hard. Anybody could have said that and been right. I mean, really. I am ufology. You want truth, you come here. You come to goof on for the truth. Kustaka. I am truthology for ufology. I am the truthology. Oh, truthology for ufology. I told you. For you, Kustaka, and everybody else who's tired of being told the same things over and over and over. You seem like a smart guy. I just met you, but I could tell you got a cool name. And a name like that means you got some smarts. I know that name. I know the people who have that name. Me? My name? Richards? All Richards are a little hot-headed. Kind of dicks. That's why they got that name. But we do tell the truth. One thing we like to do is tell the truth as we see it. I can't say it is the truth, Kustaka. I can't. You want to know why? Nobody knows the truth. And whoever knows the truth isn't sharing it with the people who are on TV, documentaries, same thing. You know, we're literally living in a shadow of lies. It's a psyop. And it isn't. Hey, you know, I'm changing my stance on that. Because it is ufology, in my opinion, I believe it is a psyop, but I believe it's a multi-leveled thing that they're doing. It's not only a psyop to see how people react to whatever it is they want to throw the narrative our way, but it also shows how many people believe or disbelieve. We get to hide our equipment by telling everybody we don't study this stuff. You know, UFOs and aliens, we haven't studied that since Project Bluebird, or whatever. Yeah. And they lie. And then we find out, 2008, ATIP, OSAP, Elizondo, Lukatsky. Still, what is the threat? They've been doing the threat, Kustaka, since 1953. Capiche? It's the only way they can get funding. That's why the narrative is always the same, but slightly different every 3 to 5 years. Why every 3 to 5 years? Because that's when new administrations come in on the average. Certain deals and funding contracts only last so long. Somebody can come in and put a big X through it. $22 million does not go to Skinwalker Ranch. It now goes to Funhouse, whatever. It's not fun, but it's necessary. And we pay the government to lie, to not be transparent about certain things. I like these people. We pay the government to tell. No, we don't. We don't pay them to tell us the truth. We pay them to keep the country running and to be as transparent as possible without blowing the cork on the secret alien technology, which I don't really think is alien. And yes, Andrew, we're all aliens. I think I am a god. You are a god too. We're all gods. Right? Now I'm taking you on a different way. Whoa. Are we pulling this way now? Yep. We're leaning a little right. I know it looks left, but it's right. Okay, come back. See, I came back, and now I forgot what I was going to say. We'll get back to that point, whatever it was. All right, I want to warm you up a little bit. Now, tomorrow's show. What is the two-world lie? Have you ever heard of that? You haven't. I made it up. Earth is shared from two timelines, but not the way you might think. I have a theory on why we see UFOs, Bigfoot, and other things for tomorrow's show. That'll be a good one. I have some good theories in my head. It's a lot of weed and a lot of time. A lot of time. Just to think. In a little bit, I'm going to pull up the tridactyl beings from the live conference yesterday, with Jaime Musan, and we'll go back and forth a little bit with that tonight. But you know what time it is? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do it at the beginning of the show. Oh, you know what time it is. First of all, Dorothy, thank you very much. Oh, I like that. Hold on, Parham. My inner vampire. Dorothy, thank you for the I almost said £5. I'm so itchy because I got weed on me. Thank you for the $5 super dono. For those who don't know, a dono is a donation. You see the $5, but with no emoji or no comment. It's love when there's nothing there but the $5 or $100, whatever somebody's going to donate later on PayPal. But thank you, Dorothy, very much. A continuing supporter for a while, right? A couple of years almost. Thank you. Good to see you, too. Glad you're okay. We all miss you. Not being here every night. It's taken its toll. Big sister. Thanks, Dorothy. And you really can help me survive this 20th year of mine in this field. What is a field? There's no field. You can use Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. You can even join. That's also support. Just have to look for the join button on the homepage of GoofOn or wherever you see it on the YouTube GoofOn homepage. Under 17, not permitted without parent. Now it is time for your daily reminder. Where's Katsuka? You got to be here. It's a daily reminder. Come on now. Where'd he go? Get over here. What are you doing? Unbelievable. Everybody knows what's happening right now. Everybody knows it's about to happen. And for some reason, I just can't pull it up. That's not. I really like the Pascagoula. It's so much fun. I mean, look at those aliens. All right, thank you. We'll come back to
the
that.
defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place.
I
I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been. I never will be.
What?
I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy.
Oh.
I just do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the UFO community.
I love it. Little Louie. Little Louie, bum, 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 bum. How we love ya, bum, 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 bum. Booby Louie, bum. New interview just dropped. I don't know what that means. Has anybody ever heard of a person named Tom King? Anybody? Tom King bought nuclear testing material from Bob Lazar's company. He goes over his cosmic watch and it says muon detector setup. Muon? M-U-O-N? Do they mean MUFON? This is from Chris Leto. Chris Leto interviewed this guy named Tom King. Tom King has been in this field for 30 years. He's from Phoenix, Arizona. So I know Mr. Tom King. You want to know something weird? Never met him. But I know everything about that guy. I know his videos intimately. We used to bash the out of him. Horrible. And it's no wonder Chris Leto would have a guy like Tom King on. Tom King, look, he's not a dick or anything like that, but he is. He just does it behind the scenes. He's one of those guys. He'll talk about shit about you, and you'll never know it. He's very good at it. But I know he doesn't like me. He never told me to my face because he's a pussy. But he knows I don't like his work. I don't like his sarcasm. I don't like that he comes across as a very intelligent looking person. He sounds smart. He's very, how do you say it? Detail oriented. That's not what I was looking for. But anyway, I want to hear what he said on Leto's show because he thinks there's going to be a Phoenix Light. See, Tom King lied to the world. This is why you've never seen Tom King's Phoenix Lights video because it didn't happen like he originally said it did. Originally, he said he caught the Phoenix Lights. And then all of a sudden, no, we caught them earlier, years ago or months ago, whatever it was. Yeah, he tried playing it off, got caught, and then had to backpedal. See, he's one of those guys. Not like Fat Fuck Tony from S4. No. Fat Fuck Tony's just a pure, blatant hoaxer, right? He takes other people's videos and says, oh, look what I captured. And then, oh, you didn't capture that. Well, it looked just like that guy. But you said that was your video. Well, it was, but I don't have it on video anymore. I don't know where it went. So I used that guy's video to show you what I recorded. That's what he says. And people listen to it and they're like, oh, he's so good. He's so smart to do that. Conundrum! Who's been a fan for more than 5 months, been a member forever, 5 years here. What is that? Hey, thanks, man. I know these aren't too bad for a guy like me. You know, I don't have the proper attire on for these glasses right now. Next time I will. Hey, thanks for being a member. Conundrum! You can see Conundrum on X. Joey throwing down a $5 super sticker. Why is it blue? It should be the green color. I'm hearing weird. Hey, thank you, Joey, for the $5 super sticker. Mucho gusto, generoso, big boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Why did I say big boy? The hell? I apologize to everybody. What was that about? I'm so weird. Thank you. Hey, Matt Connell. Connell, how do you say it? Connell? Now, it says you became a YouTube member, but it really says on the channel you became a member to Truthology for Ufology. Thank you. That's awesome. You know, every month, on the first of every month now, we give away 10 memberships. So if there's any day you want to come here to pick up a membership, you got to be here live when it happens. Thank you very much, Matt. Appreciate that kind of support, bro. I do. Appreciate it. All right, back to work. Here's the interview. I want to see what Tom King says. I hope they show some of his UFO dots. This guy's got more dots than there are dots. I don't know what that means. I'm going to do something real quick here. I want to just do this. Oh my God, he's gained a lot of weight. All right, we've got videos. Oh, I didn't expect this tonight. Maybe I should do this tomorrow.
Chris Slater, welcome to High Times have been going on in the
Wow, he's gained a lot of weight. Holy shnikey. It doesn't even look like him. Wow.
watching area in the arena, anything in Phoenix? I've heard that you had some interesting stories, and I want just to relay them for the audience.
Yeah, I'm still going at it. I've been watching the whole disclosure thing going down. Very interesting to see this happen, following this for almost 30 years.
He is a very big supporter of fantasy. Screw this. Let's just see what he's got. I'm taking off the shades because I can't see these. They're darker than I thought they were.
A lot of the fun is just me.
All right. Automatically, this is balloons. And if anybody thinks differently, explain.
Meeting people and hanging out and sky watching and networking and sharing
this is all he captures. That's a falling balloon. A falling balloon.
Out of the show, and I'll get some very angry phone calls that said, you signed these contracts that gave us. So I got to wait on that. But I can tell you all about them.
Okay, yeah, please do.
Do these look like impossible turns to you? You know what an impossible turn is? Watch the cursor. Ready? That's an impossible turn, going from here and then going back without stopping. This here little turn, that's not a maneuver that anybody can make.
Most of the stuff, most of the
here we go
through, they all want to talk about the Phoenix Lights or
here's the BS.
What children of the expanded way beyond.
Where is it?
They talk about things like when they do Roswell, they end up talking to the grandchildren of the witnesses, so they had third-hand stories. And we're running out of first-hand stories. So usually I talk about that, but I've expanded way beyond what I've done with.
Look at that setup. And the guy still can't capture anything better than a dot.
The Phoenix Lights into dream sky watching, where I have all kinds of gear that I could never afford back in the 90s. And the producers, they really like that M video, that one that backs up and does that M twice. They've never seen anything like that. So I don't know if any of that stuff, we've showed that when I was on the show last time.
Yes.
You can show it again.
By the way, this is an insect. This isn't out in the distance. This is a bug.
And if you want. So yeah,
we're being lied to. I have, and God, if I can just get $70 right away and put it in and buy my software, I have tons of this stuff. It's bugs. And this guy's trying to pull it off that it's a UFO. This is why Tom King's a fraud. Everything he has is a dot. And a lot of stuff you can literally see strings and stuff that for some reason he doesn't see. It's really odd. And beautiful setup he's got. But you're only as good as your critical thinking skills. I mean, this is a bug. And he's saying it's out in the distance because you can fool people. See, he still lives in the very beginning age of the internet where people were still like, oh, UFOs. Let me look at all that. Oh, big dicks. Okay, let me look at all those. It was all new. And you were able to get away with it because nobody knew anything back then. Well, Tom King still hasn't grown up, obviously, and he's still trying to peddle these bugs, insects, balloons, birds, planes, and anything else that is a mundane, man-made, slow object. Unbelievable to me that he's even...
all on the internet. You can look at that all you want.
Oh,
but the stuff that came afterwards, a couple of those I can't show. And while they're not as interesting as the M video, because it's one of my favorite ones, these ones now are coming with a little bit more science this time.
Oh, God. Oh, what else does he have? I can't listen to this that much. I just wanted to see what he was going to show.
Spinning small things with a black kind of hockey puck on the bottom and a shiny...
The hockey puck. He still believes in the hockey puck shit. Do you guys know what he's talking about when you have a white object and then there's a black underneath it? Because that's the overexposure of the brightness of the object, and the camera, the CCD thing, can't make sense of what to do with all this extra light, so it overcompensates and you get the black. And you get a lot of pixelation, and this guy's a joke.
White part on the top. So I got one of these, and I almost never see these anymore. It's like they were phased out.
Joke.
But anyway, this one comes in, and it's red. And I'm looking at it going, I've never seen a red one before.
Look at all this.
When you run out of...
Look at all the stuff he's got. And what has that gotten him? Have you guys ever heard of him? Probably not. But, you know, okay. So he's got a Nikon. I have that same camera. He's got a camcorder, a Sony from, looks like 1996. Looks like he's got some sort of contraption there. What is he doing? Infrared here. And then he's got his monitors down here. And what is this? Some other something. I don't know what that is. It looks like something that rotates the camera. Maybe it moves with the stars. Well, anyway, it's man, he has to learn how to do this nicer. Look at all that junk crisscrossing each other. What a dork. Learn how to, you got all that money and you're going to treat it like it's plastic, you know? This is why you can't buy nice things. I hate that thing that looks at the sky. Hey, that looks like my old... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say it looked like my old studio. All right, let's see what he's got here. You think after 30 years, they would have shown us something good by now, right? You think there would have been something good here. He's got nothing, that's why. Keep showing those cameras. Yeah, oh yeah, we love to see all that. The FBI raided a neighbor. That's what they're talking about. Not him, but a neighbor.
And you probably never
This is Romania. He would never capture anything like that. That's enough. Anyway, I had to point that out. It's what I do. Tom King. I saw it, and that was something I saw right before the show. That wasn't part of the show, but I made it part of the show. All right. I want to get this over with because we talked about it a lot. The Moomies. All right. Well, the renowned forensic specialist that we all know and love, Dr. John McDowell, joined the research on the alleged non-human Peruvian mummies. He says everything was available to us, what we requested. Nothing was hidden or kept occult. This is the very beginning of the research. Let me play this for you. Because there's not a lot going on in this field right now, even though I have a ton of stuff we could talk about, but I want to, try to remain topical on the things that are happening now. And that's why we're talking about this again. So for those of you who were here when we talked about the tridactyls, well, here we go again. There's just more news going to keep piling up. Remember when we did the Miami, the aliens, beginning of the year? That was 2 weeks straight. Almost, right? We did like 9 shows out of 10 were about that.
I do want to thank the gracious hosts, especially the University of Ica. They could not have been more cordial and professional with us. Everything was made available to us that we requested. Nothing was hidden or kept occult.
I already told them that. Speak! Oh, he did.
Todo lo que quisimos ver fue proveído hacia nosotros. Déjame asegurarles que el señor Maussan no ha interferido en ninguna manera o opinión personales.
What are they being funny?
El pienso esto pensaría en ningún sobre ningún.
Where's the American speaking English?
A reportar lo que hemos hallado o las opiniones privadas son
guys. He was speaking English, right? I didn't just imagine that. Right? I mean, he was, right? Why isn't he anymore? Come on. You know what? That's what you get. That's what you get when you mess around too much with Jaime Maussan and fake moomies. All right. I'm just going to get to the Pascagoula case. We got too much to talk about on that. Hold on. You know, that clip that I was just playing, listen how this is a Jaime Maussan production. Every single time they have an interpreter, they just can't figure out how to do the volume correctly on replay or even live. Remember? Listen, they're both the same volume. One has got to be either off or extremely low.
Sin un prejuicio o al Ministerio de Cultura para que realice recomendaciones sobre.
Who can concentrate on that? Anyway, what it says is he's the former colonel of U.S. Army and received multiple awards for the DoD. He is a professor emeritus from the University of Colorado and past president of the American Academy of Forensic Sciences. This guy knows his stuff. So Dr. John McDowell awarded the 2024 Gradwall Medallion, which is the foremost peer award in the forensic community. Oh, big guy. Oh. But he says nothing was hidden. It's all real. When you look at those mummies from Jaime Maussan, I want you to do something with me right now. Right now. Take your eyeballs and look at these two things that were witnessed. Not me. Here and here. Look at those. Do those look like normal aliens? So maybe it's possible. Right? Maybe. Just because they look weird. Let's say they didn't look that weird. Would we be thinking the same way? I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is only what I see. Now, if these are historical items, and we know this with any mummy, any of them, even ones that were found outdoors in the elements, trapped in ice, that have been hidden for 1,000 years or whatever, they always wear gloves, masks, hairnet, even if you got hair like that. Nobody just picks them up, and goes, this is the alien. It's a movie, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's only an 18-inch. It's a real small. This may live amongst the people in Peru walking around. Sí, maricón. Sí. Well, that professor says they're real. And who am I to question a professor? And one more clip. Thanks to Amy for reminding me about this. Amy in the morning on Alien Girl Uno Uno Uno. It's Nikki Starchild at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. Hey, Jaime. Hey, Rish. Can you show me a little pelvis? Okay, day. Hey, they're wearing gloves. Holy macadamia nuts. They're wearing gloves. Oh, I just thought of this. Now, I don't know if any of you have said this in the chat room. Maybe they were remakes, like copies. Maybe somebody just made them so they could hold them that way and show people, look here, show me where the bad alien touched you. Here and here. Oh, that looks weird. What is this? Wow. I know. Well, Dr. Dan Villiers, right? Is it Villiers? Thank you very much, sir, for the $5. We round up here. $5 super chat. He says, I want to see your videos, Rich. I would say this. I have dots too. A lot of dots. But my dots are special. My dots come in groups and have almost invisible dots shadowing them and moving on their own behind. I mean, imagine a fleet of white dots doing this, just going across. And then you got 3 here. I have the video I can show you. And then the one in the middle was like, you have 3 like this, then one in the middle just goes, and it moved all by itself. The other 2 stayed equidistant. And then what you don't know, what nobody can tell but me, because I know the video, I didn't even make this discovery. A friend of mine did. Years later, we had it up on the big screen. And he goes, did you just see what I just saw? And I go, I think I did. So we rewound it. And we're watching the fleet go by. And then all of a sudden, we see a shadow just all of a sudden take off. Stop. Whoop, whoop, come back. And then it gets right back where it was. What that dot and the other dots were doing, see, there were the main white dots, right? But it looked like they were shadows because they were also lined up just like the white dots, but a little far behind, a little bit behind, like a shadow on a cloud or on the ground. But they moved independently while the white one didn't move. So each of the white dots that I had videotaped had a black one with it, even when there were no clouds. And they moved independently. We got it on video. You can't see it unless I blow it up, enhance it, but it's there. It's freaking historic. Nobody has anything like me. I've got 5 triangles, 3 dots, but they form a triangle. Yeah, I got 5 of those. Pretty darn good humanoid. And another fleet video I want to show that later. That is such a great fleet. I've showed it here many times. The one where the object is here and another one's coming right for it, and then it goes, oh, and it goes right around it, and then it goes right back into the one. All right, Dan, thank you very much. You just gave me some, I don't know, maybe we'll go a little longer tonight, and I'll extend the show as a bonus we'll just look at some of my videos that I have access to. But I also have my hard drive down here. I might just plug that in and see what's on there. There's a terabyte of data. All right, let's get back to work. Thank you very much, Dr. Dan, a continuing supporter. Thank you, sir. And Bernie Muro throwing down a $2 super dono. Bernie Muro is a continuing supporter of the Goof On family and a longtime supporter at that. Thank you, Bernie. Bernie Muro, everybody. Thank you. I'm so stupid. Oh, what are we doing? All right, Pascagoula. I might as well. Oh, wait. Are we done with the Moomies? We're done with the Moomies. We can only talk the Moomies so much. I got to get into Pascagoula. My favorite right now. This is my favorite. It is. I'm looking for the video. I have so much stuff up for tonight's show, but I started getting information for the new channel. And maybe you guys can help me choose the name of the channel later. You know what? We're going to do that Sunday with the members. Yeah, we'll do that Sunday. We'll pick the new channel. We'll design it maybe on the show. That would be kind of cool. All right. We're also going to talk about these there was an earthquake in Jersey. In Jersey. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I'll play that clip from Into Thin Air about the freaking earthquakes are out of control. Out of control. It's really weird, isn't it? Yeah, the New Madrid fault line is long overdue for a catastrophic earthquake. Catastrophic? Did I say that right? The last event that happened was, what was it, 1810? 1811. Yeah, shortly after a total eclipse, a solar eclipse. And that total eclipse had a path of totality that crossed the fault line too. Intriguingly, history may repeat itself, my friends, as a total solar eclipse is set to occur next Monday. With its path of totality once again crossing the New Madrid fault line. And it's hypothesized that solar eclipses can amplify tidal stresses, which in turn can influence fault lines. Capiche? So consequently, it is anticipated that earthquake activity could follow in the weeks and maybe months after this celestial event occurs. Well, anyway, food for thought. It's true. There is some sort of, I think there's got to be an effect that it has on the Earth, having a solar eclipse like that, having the moon get in between, disrupting but it's such a small amount. If you look at planet Earth and you look at the size of the moon, the shadow, what is it, the size of Rhode Island or something? It's not that big. It's 300 miles across, something like that. It's small. The Earth is 25,000 miles, and we're worried about 300? It's silly. It's silly. I keep forgetting what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay, here. Let's pull it up. Shall we? It's time. If there's a video. I don't even know if there's a video today from I2TA. 7 hours ago. There sure is, kitten caboodles. All right, all right, all right. Get yourselves buckled. Did you hear about this? There's something going on with that Lou Angeles character, third phase of Moon, and the term buckle up. So I was asking Amy, I think, and maybe Dorothy, if you knew what that was about on X. Check your DMs. What the hell's going on with that? I can't see any Lou Angeles links because she blocked me. Yeah. Sissy Mary. New Jersey earthquake. It rattles the entire... My aunt and uncle felt it. My aunt said it was really weird, too. Like, she's never been in an earthquake, but I guess when I felt the 3.1 in Arizona in 2019, I believe it was, I thought it was weird too. Where I lived, I lived in these condos, and the condos had garage doors. And if you know how garage doors are, they're not secure. They wobble a little. Well, I was hearing, it sounded like garage doors were being operated. That's what it sounded like. And it does. It kind of sounds like a machine is coming towards you. At least that's how it did to me. And a little bit of it was a small earthquake, but I guess maybe my mind created maybe the sound of a rumble. But I thought also kids were running by the garage doors and pounding on them to wake people up. Guess what time it was? 11:11. Can't make this stuff up. And then there was an aftershock, which was like a 2.7 at 27 after, something like that. I felt them both. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was fun because nothing happened. But you hear it coming and the garage doors were rattling, and then you hear it go away. And that was it. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I couldn't believe it. And then it popped up on TV like minutes later. Doot, doot, doot. Yeah. And it ran a little ticker on the bottom. What'd I say? Oh, into thin air. Talking about earthquakes, people. What's going on? Is it because of the nearing solar eclipse event that's going to happen next Monday? Why are we seeing so many strange earthquakes in places where earthquakes don't normally occur? I mean, there is a fault line there, but Jersey, really? 1811? It's due. Bum, bum, bum.
All right, my friends, Friday, April 5th, 2024, and today has brought yet another crazy event leading up to this total solar eclipse, a 5.5 earthquake in the state of New Jersey. This thing literally shook my house. Everyone I know just called me because this does not...
What? A 5.5? Is that what he said? I thought it was a 4.47. What'd I say?
This thing literally shook my house. Everyone I know just called me because this does not happen very often at all. Take a look at this. Right now, well over 100,000 people have jumped online to report feeling this earthquake in the northeast of the United States, specifically in the state of New Jersey. Take a look at some of these details. It's now downgraded to a 4.8. We know it was stronger than that. Originally a 5.5.
Oh, okay.
4.7 kilometers in depth, very shallow, which is why the crust of the northeast felt this so much. We're not used to earthquakes up here. So when we get them, the ground shakes violently. One difference I want to show you is what Volcano Discovery is saying about this quake. They're calling it a 1 kilometer deep earthquake. This is fairly common with the different seismic sensors that the different websites use. But again, that quick drop down to the 4.8 was concerning. There is no way I could show you all these user reports, but there are literally thousands and thousands and thousands of them. People reporting everything from no shaking to the worst shaking they've ever felt in their lives.
Wow.
I'll leave this linked in the info box so you can go check out these individuals. And not only that, but look at this.
And there were also reports of first-time orgasmers. Sorry.
Spread going on right now. Look at the Northeast. You never see this many reported earthquakes. These are each individual people thinking they had an earthquake in their part of the country, whether it be Canada or the US. Look at this. 46 minutes ago up in Canada. Another one here 47 minutes ago. And all over the main quake in New Jersey, we have these little aftershocks or people thinking they felt separate earthquakes. My buddy Fran called me from Long Island saying, "Did you just feel an earthquake?" This is a very wild and unique situation for the Northeast, my friends. This is going to be all over the place for a while. Taking a look at the actual seismogram from the earthquake, if you look at this closely, it almost looks like an explosion. A very short, sharp burst, but not before lasting about 20 seconds. So this was an initial very sharp shake, and then almost like an echo faded out over about 10 seconds. So not the typical signature you're used to seeing with earthquakes. You could take that for what it is. Also, this isn't the only significant earthquake of the day. Earlier on, we had nearly a 7.0 near the Mariana Trench, which we've been talking about for days and weeks now, basically. The Taiwan earthquake, Japan getting affected, the tsunami warnings we had out in the Western Pacific, and then as the day progressed, we started seeing the mid-Atlantic ridge lighting up, and then almost like clockwork, boom, we got hit in New Jersey. In my opinion, this was a flow of pressure from the west moving across the United States into the New Madrid fault zone, as we've been talking about for a long time now, and expecting these types of earthquakes. And now we are finally seeing the effects of that. So in
Hold it! What does this almost look like? Yeah, a Texas bull. Look at the horns. It's Satan. Oh, look at the horns. It's Satan. Man, he's gained weight. Look at that chin.
Small nutshell that can sort of explain what's going on here. Or it could be a much, much deeper situation. All right, my friends, that is the basic info on this earthquake. You will see updates all day today from me on X. Please go check out and follow that channel. I have a lot of important information over there that can't really be shared on YouTube. All right, I appreciate each and every one of you. Shout out to Canada. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. I2TA into thin air. Throw another shrimp on the barbie, why don't you? I think it's time we get a little serious now. Pascagoula, let's get down to business. I'll put the link to Into Thin Air's video into the show description immediately following the show's live stream event. Yeah, Pascagoula. Where did it happen? Egypt? Mississippi? Hey, Isaac Kenny, how you doing, huh? What's up, Chief? Hey, this DJ. Good to see everybody sneaking in. Paul Callahan Fowler. Hey, Paul Fowler, what's up? There's probably giant sky starfish. So, yeah, probably. They probably don't look 2 arms, 2 legs. Nope. I think, and if you hear other scientists talk about what aliens on other planets would look like, they would look nothing like us or anything we could probably imagine. If you look at our own oceans, look how weird they are. I saw a fish, they call it a dogfish. And it's flat. Like the face is flat, and the guy, and it has eyes that almost look human on either side of this flat head, like a horse, where, like horse's eyes, they're on the side, and this thing comes up to a guy pounding on something, and the guy takes the fish and pushes it in the forehead, like, get out of here. It's like a dog, and it comes up and it's like, hey, what are you doing? And then the guy fed it. He was cracking open a shell, and then the guy tossed it in the ocean, in the air, and the fish guppied it up. But it was weird looking, and I've never seen anything like it. I would have never guessed that could even evolve on this planet. You know what I mean? Just imagine there's over 1 trillion galaxies, with each having trillions of stars. There's more of that than there are grains of sand on the earth on every beach on earth. Did I say that? Think about it. Anything can happen. You just have to have the right mixture, the right soup, as they call it, right? So anything's possible. Now, we make fun of the Jaime Maussan aliens, but look at what's behind me. Look at those aliens that we're seeing by Calvin. What was it? Calvin Coolidge? I can't remember their names for the life of me. Calvin? I know the guy, one guy. What's the other guy's name? But they both describe the same exact type of thing. It's weird. I don't get it. How could they look like that? So then I have to think, well, were there other witnesses? Hell yeah. Not of the aliens, but there were people on the bridge. Cross, because it happened right there by a bridge and in the water, and the aliens UFO land hovered above the water. Other witnesses saw the light. Strangely enough, though, about the same distance the people who saw the bright UFO were at, there's 2 guards that are on the bridge that didn't report seeing anything at all. So I think those guards with their government jobs didn't want to say anything or admit to seeing it, because I don't want the government to think I'm crazy. They're going to throw me in a crazy bin, right? One of them, they were probably already in trouble for reporting stuff like that anyway, right? Over there in Mississippi, right? Yeah. So people saw it, and these guys, when they told their story, how the one guy, I should just pull up the video because I can't remember the other guy's name. I know somebody probably put it in the chat. But just to give you an example, because it's popping into my head, it's hard for me to remember it, in the order it happened. Okay, so they both saw the UFO come down. It hovered above the water. These things came out that you see here behind me, and they hovered basically over to them, Calvin sees the one of the guys get touched, and they had pinchers for hands, like 2 little pincher claws. And one of them touched the guy, and, he kind of went limp. And then next thing he knows, he's in a very, very, very bright room. And they did all sorts of tests and stuff that he talked about. The weird thing is, the cool thing is, one of the best things about this story, when they were giving their report to the sheriff came up with an idea, because he thinks they're lying. He thinks they've been, drinking after work while they were fishing, because that's what they were doing. They were just fishing, hanging out, had a couple of brewskis, just enjoying the night air with the good bud. You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? They're just 2 dudes. It's not broke back anything. Stop that. They were out there with their poles in their hands, and they had meat on their hook. Holy crap, they were gay, weren't they? They were... Well, look at the aliens. They have built-in dildos in their necks. Come on, guys. You don't think Calvin and the other guy there... Oh, was that his son? No, that wasn't his son. That was his friend. Let me pull it up. I'm ruining the story. But, but the sheriff leaves a tape recorder running in his desk, thinking when he leaves, they're going to talk about it, and they're going to say, he thinks that he's going to catch them confessing when he leaves the room. Do you think they believed us? I don't know, Calvin. I don't know, man. They should believe us. I mean, this is great. We're going to get in the paper. That's what he was hoping they would say. But here's what they said. I'm really scared, man. I know, I am too. Don't, try not to cry. I can't help it, man. I mean, did you see the way they looked? I mean, they were talking about what happened. Nobody's going to believe us. They're going to think we're crazy. They were talking and spilling their guts to each other, not knowing they're being recorded, which makes this whole thing super effing credible. Yeah. And there, like I said, there's witnesses, several, not just the 2 people, but other people saw the bright light over the water. Didn't see the aliens come out, but they didn't see the guys fishing either. But who knows? That whole event, although it may have seemed like minutes or however long it took for those guys, could have been an instant to our eyes. That UFO could have came down, and what seemed like seconds till they got, 20, 30 seconds may have been instant. That's why maybe nobody saw it. It is so cool. Let me pull up the video. I keep talking, but I like the way they tell the story. That's why I want you to hear it from their mouths. Let me pull it up here. Pascagoula. Here we go. I'll give you this because it's from Fox 10. It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and I can play this whole clip. So I think we'll get a good, I think this is Calvin. Calvin Johnson? Is that? I can't remember his name.
Dying, so if I was ever going to tell
Calvin
the truth,
Parker, that's it.
This would be the time to do it.
First at 10 is a story many people haven't heard, many people have heard, I should say, but not all of them believed.
Still, nearly 50 years
Hey,
later,
what's up,
Calvin
TM?
Parker is sticking to his story.
Good to see you, man.
He says he was abducted by something out of this world.
Oh, that's
in
right.
Pascagoula back in the 70s. And with all the recent UFO sightings, our Shelby Myers wanted to check in on Parker.
She's here in studio.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They were just buds. Yeah, he did. Isn't that, yeah. They worked together and everything, so they were just chilling. I have to crack jokes. Hey, it's Mississippi. Everything goes. All right, come on. That's not nice, Rich. These are humans. Humans. Yeah, that's exactly why I said that.
with us right now to find out more about the story. Shelby?
Yeah, Byron Lanise, Calvin Parker is always interested when UFO sightings or talk of aliens make national headlines. He's hoping to get some kind of answer as to what happened to him on the banks of the Pascagoula River all those years ago.
These blue hazy lights was reflected from behind, so that's about the time I stood up and looked behind to see what it was, what really was back there. And it was three bulky-looking creatures.
It was an encounter Calvin Parker says was out of this world.
I felt a shot immediately or something in my arm, and it just calmed me. It's like a calming agent. So this thing carried me to the steps of the craft.
On the banks of the Pascagoula River near Ingalls Shipyard at 19 years old, Parker says he and Charles Hickson were fishing when extraterrestrial beings carried them into a spaceship to examine them.
And she took her right hand and the two middle fingers on that. She started running down my throat. Well, I got to choking. And I was having a hard time breathing. Well, she took out her fingers and just kind of stood there and kind of looked at me. Now, she didn't say nothing, but mentally, I felt like she said, we're not going to harm you.
For close to 4 decades, it was Parker's deepest and darkest secret until 2018, and he decided to share it with the world, letting me interview him for the first time in 2019. He told me then, and he still tells me now, the same story of how aliens or some creatures abducted, examined, and dropped him back off. He still doesn't know why they did it or why they chose him. But every time UFOs make national headlines, he gets excited, but then disappointed again, wishing to finally get some of his questions answered about the encounter.
Why the government don't release what they know, or if they know anything, I don't know. But they not.
When I first interviewed him, Parker told me he came out of decades of hiding to leave behind a legacy, to tell people it really happened and he's not crazy. Tonight, his story is the same, but his outlook on life and the legacy he wants to leave behind has changed.
The alien story is just small. I want people to know that I love my family. I love life. It's been simple, but I think that the simpler, the better.
He is such a kind man. I've gotten to know him throughout the years. And tonight, Parker tells me he knows his life is short. He's Calvin Parker, the Pascagoula man who claimed he was abducted by aliens in the 70s, is dead. Parker's publicist giving me the sad news over the weekend. Parker died August 24th, surrounded by his wife and other loved ones. Parker was diagnosed with terminal kidney cancer and was on hospice.
We were scheduled to do an interview.
In 1973, Parker says he and a fishing buddy were beamed up by a UFO while they were fishing the Pascagoula River. He says he was levitated onto the spacecraft, examined by aliens,
7 months
and dropped
ago.
back off. I actually got to sit down and interview him one final time in February. Parker's story has never changed, as wild as some people may think it is, throughout all these years.
But look at look where I paused it. Amazing. I have the worst luck. And if you look at these things, they are bizarre. Like, why would they have these on the side of their heads? Like, these, to me, they look like they would be a defense weapon. Like, you know, if they got in a battle, they would swing their head, or maybe that's how they hear. And those are conical shaped listening funnels. You know what I mean? Like an old Victrola. That's a record player for some of you who don't know. Dorothy knows. You know why I know Dorothy? Because we had one. Yeah, my grandmother's. She was born in 1908. Yep. Well, she's dead, but I'm just saying. Yeah, we had an old Victrola. My parents have it now. It was restored. It looks freaking, so beautiful. But these are weird, aren't they? I just don't understand. And they look like they're mummies. Hey, Rish, Jaime, I told you. Shut up. This isn't a mummy. You don't have mummies, Jaime. Oh, no. Then what are they? They're dead bodies. Oh, right. So they're fishing, right? And these pincer, it looks like they've got clubbed feet. Could they have been imagining it? I don't think so. I think this is real. They passed, how many lie detectors? None. So, I mean, they've got my thumbs up. And let me ask you this. What did they get out of it if they were faking it? Nothing. Nothing. They've never gotten rich. They never made no money. Nobody never paid them no dimes. But hell, they done talked about that thing for the rest of their lives. They did. That Pascagoula event, there's more to it. Let me pull up another video. Can I? Please do. Thank you, Rich. What are we doing? Pascagoula. Pascagoula, lula. Money, money, papa, beep, beep. No, no. They didn't make any money. What did they do? Oh, here's a, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, wow. Okay. This is what I want. This is a secret recording. The one I think I told you about. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is when they talked to the sheriff, and they were down in the jailhouse where they were being interrogated or questioned. They done telling him everything he done here, left the recorder in that desk drawer there, walks out of the room. They yap, tell the truth. He comes back in. Here's more of the truth. They leave. He grabs the recorder. He rewinds the tape. He presses play, and he listens to the truth. Presses stop when it ends. Goes to the restroom. Doesn't wash his hands. Comes back out and asks his deputy to come in. Listen in to the tape. Deputy goes, "Did you wash your hands after you went to the bathroom?" "Yeah." "Really? You're not lying to me, are you, Sheriff?" "Were you calling me a liar, boy?" No. Hold on a sec." Walks into the bathroom. Rims the sink out. It's bone dry. He goes, "What'd you do? Use the toilet?" And they fought. And the tape got a little bit, messed up. And this is that recording. I don't know. It is. It's what it sounds like. What happened when you hear it? Listen to this. It's. Turn up your mic. I think I have it up very loud. I have it on number 10. Okay, go. And this is from Eyes on Cinema, folks. One of the best in the biz when it comes to the UFOs.
Sir, yes.
Do you understand what scenario I set up? They're in the interrogation room talking to the sheriff, giving him the details on what's going on. What happened? Sheriff leaves the room. The tape is still running. They don't know it's being recorded. Right? Then they say stuff and validate what happened to them because the sheriff listens to the tape later when they leave and finds out these guys are telling the truth. That's what's happening. Oh, I was going to make a joke, but he started talking. There was so much nothing going on. I was going to... Nah, never mind.
falling down to death, you know. Jesus Christ.
You hear about something like that, but you can't believe it.
Yeah, you hear that. I know. Yeah, I know. But
there ain't something the United States can have up there.
No,
That wouldn't have done no
not what we seen. Not what we seen. It's something, and the Air Force and all know it's up there too, see. And this ain't gonna be the only time this gonna happen again.
This season, I like to have a heart attack tonight, ain't she?
Well, I know.
I come one down and
I know it scared me to death too, so.
I'm just laying there crying right now. I can't tell you.
I know that. It's something that you can't get over in a lifetime, see. Jesus Christ.
Bro sitting there going, man, I'm telling you, I just felt like crying. He goes, I know you did. I know. Whew. What was the last thing he just said? Jesus Christ or something? What did he say?
And I thought I had been through enough of hell on this earth, and now I got to go through something like this. See?
And now he said, I've been through hell, and now I've got to go through something like this. That's unbelievable. See, if they were faking it, that conversation wouldn't be that way. If they were faking it, they would be detailing it and saying, can you believe how tall it was? What do you think it was? 7 or 8 feet tall, maybe 9 or 10. You know, they would give details. They're not giving details. All they're doing is validating their feelings, how they felt. Scared, so scared I could have cried. We're talking about a 19-year-old guy, and guy in his, 40s, maybe at the time, 50. Both of them just had issues after this, too. It wasn't like it was a one-off, that one visit. Nuh-uh. Nightmares. Didn't it still continue for Calvin, I think? I'm going to pull up another video here. Or something else. Hold on.
But they could have, I guess they could have harmed us, so they could have done anything to us if they didn't hurt me.
Maybe why they just picked us?
I don't know. I'm telling you, man, I couldn't take much more than that.
I gotta get home, go to bed and get some nerve pills or something, see the doctor or something. I can't stand it. I'm about to go all the paces.
I'll take you by when they get through us, we'll go by the burn. I'll get you something to settle you down with so you get some damn sleep.
I can't sleep tonight like it is. I'm just laying there crazy.
But yeah, when they brought you out of that damn thing, and when they brought me out, well, I like to know when the hell, God damn, I like to know when the hell got you straightened out, man.
One of the mornings, I remember my arms, they just froze out just like that, and I couldn't move it, just like I stepped on a damn rattlesnake.
They didn't do me that way, though.
I passed out. That's the first time I ever passed out in my life. Except for need medical records. And
I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. It's hard. You can't make people believe that, though.
I don't know if I'm here to believe it or not, because I know.
They better wake up and start believing.
He's like, you can't make people believe nothing. He goes, I've seen it.
I can't figure out the damn door. You see how that door will come out on that side of the show?
Have you seen how that door come out?
I didn't see no door swing.
What'd he say? What?
I can't figure out the damn door. You see how that door will come out on that side of the show?
I don't know.
I didn't see no door swing.
I don't know how to open it. I don't know how to
shit on it. All right, you see something like and look around, and them damn blue lights in them some bitches are just like that, they come out.
Yeah, I know. You can't believe it.
can hear it, right? They're just experienced this unbelievable thing. I think they're acting very well. But holy mackerel. See, the things they're saying, and they think they're alone, started out, I just don't know. What if they don't believe us? It's like nobody's going to believe it. I can't believe it. Did you see the way they came out? I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I can't believe this. I know. Let me give you a little more detail. So that was October 11th, 1973. Charles Hickson was 42 at the time. Calvin Parker was 19. They were fishing off a pier on the west bank of Pascagoula River in Mississippi when they heard a whirring or whizzing sound. They saw two flashing blue lights and observed an oval-shaped object about 30, 40 feet across and 8 to 10 feet high. Parker and Hickson claimed they were conscious but paralyzed, while three creatures with robotic slit mouths and crab-like pincers took them aboard the object and subjected them to gay stuff. No, an examination. According to Bill, who's Bill? What was a third party? We'll get back to him. According to Parker, he said Hickson and him both couldn't walk for 3 days afterwards. Sitting was also... What? Oh, that was something else. Following the incident, Hickson gave lectures, interviews, appeared on TV on To Tell the Truth in 1974. In 83, he put out a book, UFO Contact at Pascagoula. He used to later attend UFO conventions, and in 93 started a company called UFO Investigations to produce TV stories about UFOs. September 2011, Hickson died of a heart attack. 68 years old. I mean, Hickson? Yeah, 80 years old. 80. Calvin died at 68 years old. In 2018, Parker released his book called Pascagoula, The Closest Encounter, My Story, which is the first full account of the event given by Parker, along with how it affected his life. Anyway, there's a lot of skepticism by two people who are absolutely disgusting in the field of skepticism. These people should not be allowed to have an opinion, be on TV, or even have vocal cords. No. Philip Klass, Mr. Wet Lip, yeah, and Joe Nickel. They never believed anything. Now, look, I don't either. There are some things I believe. These guys, it's just the way they talk about how things aren't real. It's the way they do it. I don't agree with it. You want to know why? Because they don't really do research. They just say it like Scambian. They have no experience. None at all. All they do is look at it. That looks fake. It must be. And it is. See, that's all they do. They're not real debunkers. They're not real skeptics. I hate this shit, man. This is why I hate the skeptics in this field, too. They do it all wrong. Because they don't. I'm allowed to because I'm out there in the field, okay? That's what gives me the edge. I know what it takes with the camera in my hand. I know. They don't. And I've spoken to many people, interviewed many people, been to many locations, haunted and or UFO activity. They do not. How can they give an opinion without having any knowledge at all? It's amazing. It's amazing. I know I do it too, though. I'm just not as obvious as they are. No. Now, with that being said, all kidding aside, aviation journalist and UFO skeptic Philip J. Klass found discrepancies in Hickson's story. According to him, he noted that Hickson refused to take a polygraph test conducted by an experienced examiner. And because of that, Philip Klass said the case was a hoax. Great researcher. He should be the owner of Skeptic Magazine. With that kind of journalism, wow, is he good. I'm telling you, he's knocking it out of the park with that kind of work. I'm telling you, I don't know how many milliseconds that took, but if it was over 7, he's put in 2 days' work in 1 minute. Amazing. He refused to take a polygraph test because he said those aren't conclusive. And depending on who's giving the test, it could be directed a certain way. It doesn't matter. If he failed it, then everybody would say he hoaxed it. If he passed it, everybody would say they faked it. He couldn't win. They couldn't win. Why take it? I wouldn't if I hoaxed it. Shit. I thought he took the test. I forgot. That changes a little bit for me too, but it doesn't cut it out. I mean, that hidden recorder trick, that for me was the seal of approval. Up until then, I really didn't know. I figured 2 guys were out drinking, came up with the story. Maybe they were needing the money or just wanted money or needed fame, wanted fame. They didn't have Facebook or MySpace back then. MySpace. I liked MySpace. So, Philip J. Klass said it was a hoax because he didn't want to take the lie detector test. Now, skeptical investigator, Joe Nickel, said that Hickson's behavior was questionable and that Hickson later altered or embellished his claims. Doesn't say how. Nickel then speculated that Hickson may have fantasized the alien encounter during a hypnagogic waking dream state and suggested that Parker's corroboration of the tale was likely due to suggestibility because he initially told police he had passed out at the beginning of the incident and failed to regain consciousness until it was over. A claim supported by Hickson during his To Tell the Truth appearance. See, you see what Joe Nickel just did right there? He forgot to mention that he already saw the aliens coming towards him and then he passed out. But he also didn't say that he was having some regression and remembering things over time. So clever of these so-called skeptics to just make it whatever they want it to be. I don't like that. They're supposed to be better. Do better, guys. No, they'll never do better. They've never done better. There's 3 people that suck entirely. Those 2 that I just mentioned, Joe Nickel and Philip Klass, awful. And the other guy who still has his own podcast, Michael Shermer, terrible. That guy does not know what he is talking about. when it comes to anything. Being a little dramatic, but I'm not. Because every time I saw him on Larry King back in the day, trying to debunk this, that, or the other thing, you know, Roswell and other stuff, Stan Friedman, they went head to head 1 or 2 times. Stan just wiped the floor with him, wiped him clean. It was Shermer went down like the Titanic. Those days were great. You know why? Because they were far and few between. Now, everybody's got some drama. Anytime you want, you just click a button and there you go. You get your fill of drama. We had to wait for that stuff. And we didn't know if it would ever happen, you know? You're watching Larry King. You don't expect a heated discussion about UFOs to get the way it did back then. Although that was the way it was because Jerry Springer was popular and all that stuff. But, yeah, we lived on drama back then. Now, I wonder if they, why wouldn't he take the lie detector test? Nah, I don't buy that. If you're telling the truth, you have nothing to hide. That bothers me. But the other guy saw what he saw. And there were witnesses. There was another video I meant to play. Yeah, where is it? Here we go. The kind of 17% inevitable suicide. I was told to stop it. But I think you guys get it. That's enough. My favorite, though. All right. I want to get back into the UFO world. Oh, yeah, there was a... This is terrible. I thought I put a poll in the... There's no poll in the chat. Renee Cruz is here. What's up, Renee? How's things up there in the world of... What's today, Friday? Who are you talking about? Who's the one who says, look to me? Looks to me, we have a UFO. Yeah, who said that? I don't know. Not Robert Dean, but the other Robert. Oh, you had to do that. I don't know. I can't remember. What's up, Rob Wood? Yo. How you doing, man? Frickin' long time, huh? Never? Thanks for hanging out. Such a weird night. So many new people and people I haven't seen in a long time or people I never met before. Oh, those are new people. I'm excited about the way things have been the last couple of days. I feel like GoofOn's a little rejuvenated, don't you? Nah, it's all about me. All right, so let's get back. I wanna show you some things before, because I said we were gonna go a little long tonight because I have a lot of stuff to show you. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. I got to show you this. Now, I said earlier in the year, I said, I am not going to hold back my feelings. I'm not going to hold back any idea that I come up with. I'm not going to hold back and have second thoughts. Hold on a second. Robert Jacobs. No, that's not it. Robert Jacobs was from Impractical Jokers. Robert Jacobs was the guy as strongest man in the world or something like that. Or he was a strength guy, like he was in the circus, Robert Jacobs. It's true. Right. I saw Renee. I yoga with Denise. You're back. Randy, 1979 Vice Admiral Tigers here, everybody. Man, that was a breath, wasn't it? See all these new people. Thanks for hanging out here at Goof On tonight. It says we got 139 people because we've got 30 something in. All right, let me play this clip. And I said I wasn't going to hold back anymore. Anytime I see something that pops up, I got to talk about it. That's what I'm going to do, right? Going back to the way I used to be, because now I'm healthier, I feel better, and we got to start calling people out again. I never stopped. I'm just saying I'm not going to be nice. I've been nice for the last 3 years. I wasn't nice the first year in Goof On, and then I turned out to be, yeah, this is the nice me. This is the biggest joke in ufology, believe it or not. Worse than Corbell and Elizondo combined. This is Alejandro Rojas, and that's the last time I'll say her name.
I'm from Roswell. Of course we're the UFO capital of the world.
I'm from Roswell. Of course, we have alien eyes on our lamppost.
I'm from Roswell. Of course we have our own Walk of Fame.
I'm from Roswell. Of course I know where all the aliens are. I'm from Roswell. Of course we like to have drinks with aliens.
We're from Roswell. Of course we see weird things on a daily.
Folks, stay out of Roswell. Stay out of Roswell. Anybody want to say that you're surprised you didn't see any blue hair in any of those clips? Sorry, that's not nice. God forgive me. Sorry, I can't help. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Next. This is a parody done by Cosmic Judas. It is called Lou Elizondo Fever Dream. In 3, 2.
Someone, please help! Aliens have abducted me.
Woo, slow down, brother. It's not aliens. I'm remote viewing your ass right now.
Why would you do this?
You're here to answer for your sins, Mr. Elizondo.
I've done nothing wrong. You get me out of here now.
You took everything away from me. My entire kingdom.
Your kingdom?
I'm the one to bring disclosure to the people, not you. Me.
Calm down, guys. The truth is, there's no scientific evidence to support the idea that remote viewing is real.
Oh, no!
Oh, fuck off,
shut
Nick.
up, Nick. You're done, Lou. I'm sending you to the black hole.
No, not the black hole.
Face the fucking darkness, Luis.
God damn you, Greer. Oh, no. Whoa, boy. That was a crazy dream.
Tell me about it.
Oh! What did I say? What did I say? Right? It's just a parody. Greer Zondo. All right, let's look at a few UFO videos. Now, I'm going to say this one time. I am not 100% right on anything, but I'm never wrong. This is too easy. I'm joking on that. Come on. I know there's new people here. I'm taking advantage of that. Hold on. Let me pull this over so you guys can take a look. Here's 2 videos. Unknown objects are seen flying through the sky in Iran's Khuzestan. Khuzestan, right? Is that how you say it? Khuzestan province. I will not give an opinion until they're done. In 3, 2.
Whoa! فکر کنم منهدمی شده بچه‌ها یا شاید الان صداش بیاد یه چند ثانیه صداش مدینه میاد اگه با
Looked like a rocket, didn't it? Okay, nothing there. Looked like a rocket. It even has a tail that comes off. Watch. Watch it separate right there. Yeah, it's a rocket. That's one. Next.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Sobrados.
Diana?
Diana?
نزلت ايه؟
Desiatito rasca. Ochnachishna chwafa. Kafachma
بسم
tefo.
الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Siriat no
Diana?
pushkafti.
نزلت ايه؟ بسم الله الرحمن.
It's either a drone or an aeroplane.
الرحيم. ديانا؟ نزلت ايه؟
More time.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Mila.
ديانا؟ نزلت ايه؟
It's too grainy, too shaky, too fuzzy. Too bad. Terrible. See, when they put those up and they say they're UAPs or UFOs, it waters down what's really out there, up there. I was going to show my video, right? All right, let's go to me. I'm going to bring out the April. God, I don't know what to do. Let me pull you guys in with me. I've got so much stuff to go over. We're going to go to the Wayback Machine to my old website. And, hey, you know, let me take a look at the links page. I want to see who I associated with back then. Oh, no. Real UFO. Oh, wow. It's not scrolling. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's still loading. See, in the old days, when I first got into this, we used to share each other's information. So yeah, I had a links page and all the channels that I shared stories with or borrowed stories, you know, and all the way down, UFO PSYOP, Energy Emerging Truth, Alien Disclosure Group, UFO Alley, the Y Files, Rendlesham Incident. I mean, these were all people we had relationships with. Alien Nation Sam, that's right, he used to come on the show. Enigma, UFO Magazine, you know who that is. Alien Central, Paper Powell. Any of these people still around? Third Eye Concept, Jerry Pippin. Aliens The Truth was very popular. AliensUFOs.com, Cyber City, Coast to Coast, UFOs Today. Some are missing because this is the Wayback Machine. All right, let me pull up a video. There has to be a picture here on the left for me to be able to download a video. Here they go. Yeah, if I try doing it, for some reason on the Wayback Machine, not every file is uploaded. Phoenix Lights connection, UFO strange, spinning tube-like object. I'm looking for the UFO fleet. Here's the Mexico UFO fleet. Do you remember this? Let's take a look. This, you'll see. Yeah, I have to open up the page differently. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I knew that was going to do that. Hold on. Now I got to do that. Go out. Come see. If I would, I think I'm changing streaming services next month. I think I'm going to go back to Melon, unless there's another one out there. Here is a Mexico fleet. These were popular. Remember this? I don't know about you, but it looks just like balloons. And that's what I said it was. See, now that looks like birds and balloons, but, you know, it is what it is, right? So those are the fleets that people were seeing and getting popular in Mexico. And then I had my fleet sighting. Oh, I was looking for, that's right, I just remembered. All right, it's in my, shit. Let me see if it's in the computer anywhere. Hold on, guys. What did I call it, though? April UFO Fleet, I think. Here, let me do this. UFO Fleet. Hold on. No, it's not on here. Shit. You know what I'll do? I'll get that for the members. I think I'm going to do something. I'm going to try to get those for the members. I can't get those out. Here's a weird craft I called the Flashing Craft. Let's take a look. I don't know if I've ever played this. It's an airplane. I'm not going to show this to you. It's embarrassing. What I couldn't understand is, why are all of the lights flashing like that? I don't understand that. Here, I'll show you the video. So because I've never seen airplane do this, I thought it was interesting. Later, I just called it an airplane. But check it out. You won't be able to hear it. It's just the way it is on StreamYard, folks. If it's not in a tab, I can't get volume to you on these. It's stupid. So I'm saying, hey, honey, you look through the binoculars and I'll look through this. And she's going to say something here. But why are all the lights flashing? You know what I mean? Do planes do that, guys? Anybody? My ex-wife has just said it looks totally different through the binoculars. Does that look like an airplane lights, anybody? I don't know. One more time. I don't know. I just never seen airplane have all their lights flashing like that. Yeah, I know it, but here's the deal, Sky. There's no sound. There's no sound. Nothing. No sound. Now, I've been recording UFOs for about 1.5 years. So I know what a plane looks like, and that had no sound. And I've never seen an airplane with all of the lights flashing at the same time. Unless it was an emergency, but I've never seen that even in the movies. The movies. Oh, there's a part 2 to this. I ain't gonna play that. All right, here we go. Moving object stops on a dime, hovers. 2 parts. That's a good video. That is a good video. You guys don't want to see it. I know what you guys want. I know what you need. The hell? All right. You want to see I don't know. All right, I'm going to show you this stupid video. I call this the plane flasher. Why? See if you notice. I want to see if you have the eyes to notice what I saw. You ready? And put it in the chat room if you got the cojones to take a guess. I'll give you a hint. You'll have a few seconds to figure it out. Go. Did anybody see it? Did anybody see it? That is actually so funny. That is so fun. I knew there was a catch to that joke, Raging. I once dated a girl with a twin. People ask me how I could tell them apart. Well, the girl would paint her toenails purple. Bob had a cock. I didn't know if I should say it. I was scared. Did you guys see what happened? No, not the airplane. I'll play it again. See if you notice it. I'll stop it right after, about a second or so after it happens. Go. Yeah! That's right. You win. Here it is. The flash. That happened. Right there. I think you remembered the video. Maybe. It happens like right here. Ready? Oh, right there. It's huge. Yeah, it won't let me fast forward to the right place. Anyway. It happens on this side. Just keep watching. All right. That's it on that. That's why I wasn't going to show you. It's stupid. But I saw it. And those are the things you see. So what was it? Okay, you want to know what I think it was? A balloon. I think a balloon was just in the sky. But was it? Boom. And another. Oh, there it is. Look at that object, folks. I saved it. I saved it for you. That's a UFO. That's right. Right. And it started freaking out. You want to know what it is? I think it's a balloon, and I think it's being pushed by the wind. Let's watch it again, shall we? Just from this point. It is weird, though. Right? It's kind of cool. Boop. That's all it is. You see the black on either side of that? Like right here? On other cameras, the black is on the bottom and on the top. Because it's a white, bright object, the black is showing up making a sandwich instead of a hockey puck or an Oreo cookie, as I like to call it, the Oreo effect. Interesting, you know? Here's another one called a pulsing daytime UFO. I remember this now. I don't know if this is... Check this out. You won't hear anything again. Sorry. I go, maybe it's a balloon. I said, I'm not even going to move the camera. And then there I go. I'm trying to center it. Are the clouds moving the same direction I just said? Kind of weird energy there, isn't it? See how the clouds are acting? Look, they're just like blooming or something. Kind of weird, right? Not really. But that object's going faster than the clouds. But that's because the wind is pushing it, Rich. Yeah, that's a balloon. But it just jumped from here to here, it looked like. That's the weird thing. Like, you can't see it in between the flashes. Like, where is it? You know? That's another weirdity. Anyway, it's probably a balloon. Most likely. Right? It's just the way it is, kids. It's just the way it is, baby. And now I'm going to show you a classic CN UFOs clip. This was the very first balloon test I ever did. You guys have all seen this. And I say right now I'm heading to a park here, and this is from 2004, I believe. This was the very first of 22 balloon tests I think I did. Here we go. In 3, 2, me. Hey! Right up the street from where I live to a park, I said. And I'm going to do a balloon test. I've got some balloons right here. And there was just party balloons today, but I'm going to do this test and see what comes out now. 2005, July 11th. Look at your classic lighting up balloon UFO. Oh, look, it's changing. Watch this. The dancing light effect. Stop moving. Oh, is that Morse code? Look at it sparkling, I said. And then I say, oh, it's the same as they see in Mexico. See the black? See it? See it? I didn't have any black balloons, did I? What did I just prove to you? What did I just prove? That I'm right. No, it's not that. That what I'm saying about the overexposure of light on a camera that's digital, even if it's high 8 like the one I'm using there, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're going to get that effect. That's the difference between a good camera and a POS 2004 TRS POS Sony handheld. I got 2 of them right here on the floor. Fully charged, ready to go. Still use high 8. Yep. You know the funny thing about that? The tapes are cheaper now. Anyway, there you go. I proved it again. The black is not an energy field. It is not the gravitational field bubble that is around the UFO. It is overexposure from brightness. Giddy up. You understand? This is why I'm me. I'll leave it at that. Is it? Triangle formation. You want to see a triangular formation? We've seen that before. Yeah, let me show you this video. Oh, you won't be able to hear it. I have some real terrible, terrible stuff. Terrible. Terrible. Like Charles Barkley says, no, that's just terrible. Know what it is? Know what it is? LeBron James can't shoot a free throw. That's what it is. Hey, Jesse. I started doing Charles Barkley by accident. Oh, that's terrible, terrible. Come on over to Carl Jr. Oh, now I can't do it. I lost it. It's not morphing. No morphing. Balloons just change direction. And they're tied together. So it looks like it's morphing. But you see how my arms are attached to my body? And yet I'm not morphing. I'm just changing location. Same thing happened on the video. Oh, I'm so sore from yesterday's breast workout. That was a good workout yesterday. I'm going to show you what a fast walker is. Is anybody familiar with a fast walker? I was in the movie Fast Walker. All right. This is a fast walker. And then we're going to get out of here, I guess. It's time. I see everybody else is left. I guess there's another show on. I'm just going over old stuff. It's true, though. This show ended, what, a year ago? Here we go. This is a fast walker. This is a UFO. Look at the date. It is exactly 1 year from the day I saw a UFO in the same exact part of the sky. There I am a year later, recording this. Look how fast it's going. Bing! Right by a star. Bam! Boom! That's a UFO, kids. That's not a bug. That's not a satellite. Here's another one. That one turned a little bit. You could hear me say, nice. Yeah, no, that wasn't a turn. That was me just zooming in and out. It gave the illusion of a turn, didn't it? But it didn't. That's it for tonight. Thank you very, very much. Very much. I did play with my breasts. We'll be back. Tomorrow's show's on at 9. Saturday night, because the MMA is on. UFC starts at, the main event start at 6. There's 6 fights at 25, 30 minutes each. So it'll be done. We'll be starting at 9. So, but that's good. Tomorrow's show's going to be fun. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going out tomorrow to work out in public. Maybe I'll share some of those videos with you guys if I can upload it. All right. Yeah, because if it's on my phone, it just automatically transfers over to my Google account. So that's how I'm able to play some videos. But stuff that I have to get from the drone or, whatever. I am probably going to have, after the show, a bonus show. So if you guys hang out, I'm looking for that now. Because there it is. Because I found a lot of drone videos I never showed. I thought I'd share some at the end of the night. But other than that, thank you, moderators, super chatters. Thank you for supporting Goof On with your time and monetary value there. What I want to know is, I am supposed to have a StreamYard keeps everything, like when super chats come in, it's supposed to keep them on the side for me, and memberships and everything else that people got during the show, and they're gone. I don't know where they went. I wanted to say thank you to somebody about something, but they're gone. All right. Thank you very much. And newcomers and veterans, appreciate you hanging out, making this a great, entertaining 2 hours plus. I can't speak. I'm over my limit. And we do it here every single night, even on Sundays. We do Truthology. Truthology for ufology. For you. Be good to each other. Have an excellent weekend. Look at my glasses. It's like the Matrix. See me in there? Neo. You could either pick the red pill and go back to your cozy little job in your cozy little world, or you can take the blue pill. I only offer you a choice. Whoa. A choice between the red pill and the blue pill. Whoa. I'll take the blue pill, Mr. Man. Boy, I do sound like him from Bill and Ted, don't I? Wow. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. I'm making myself laugh. Alien bless.
There's like a thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it sound like it was treasured site in Christianity?
can't believe I got my drone back. That's right. We're gonna have drone footage. Yes. 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 Oh, I can't believe it. Just pulled my neck muscle. All right, let's get some real drone footage here. Come on, G. There's a couple of good ones I got to show you. Other than this, I love that. I did that on a time lapse too. It came out pretty good. Can't get rid of this thing. Get out of there. Look at that view. Look at the balloons. I should have flown my drone to them and I whimpered out, remember? Keep going, Rich. Turn that, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Hold up. Turn it. There you go. UFOs. UFOs. That's only about a mile. I should have went there. Only about a mile and a half away. I wimped out. Oh, I can't believe I got my drone back, yo. I can't believe I got my drone back. I'm gonna fly it tonight. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get another video. Hold on. Failure.
Control life. Warning.
Oh, okay. I'm checking it out first. I want to give you a good one before we get out of here. That's not bad. I don't know. Hold on. Maybe we'll give you a Florida one. All right. I got a little bit of Florida for you. Why am I yelling? I got a little bit of Florida for you. Look at the difference. Beautiful though, right? That's where I live. Here's where my gym is. This is where my gym is. I take this road, right? And there's the pool and the gym's this house right here, this little area. That's where I work out. Well, right now, until I'm going back to the gym, the real gym on Monday. But this is my community gym where I live. Right there, that little building. They just redid the pool and everything else, but the gym's brand new. It's only 3 years old. When I moved here, they got all new stuff that month. But that's it. It's a nice place where I live. Retirement. I'm old. I remember that day. That was 2.5 years ago. Look at all the green, right? Arizona's all desert. So weird. I like it. I can't wait to fly my drone. I'm like giddy. I'm like a schoolgirl. I don't remember this. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Control, this is flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects. Origin unknown. Control, this is flight.
I don't remember. This is over the Gulf. This should be good. That's Pine Island. Lots of UFO sightings. Is this Pine Island? Why? It doesn't look like it. Wow, the tide is way out there. I don't know this video. This is mine. I don't remember. Oh, it is Pine Island. Do you know this entire island got destroyed by Hurricane Ida? This is where I was when they turned me away because the waters were coming in so fast. They never seen anything like it. And they weren't letting anybody in. All the houses here are on stilts. There I am. See what I look like. That was a good sunset that day. The weird thing is when the drone goes over the water, the GPS doesn't use the water as your level, as your ground. So when I was flying over the water, it said that I was 20 feet. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm right over the water. I thought I was going to go in the water. I got so scared. You'll see. I go right over up to that sign, I think. Yep. And then I looked down to see what it looked like on the monitor, and it said something I didn't understand. Like, how can I be 20 feet? Look, I almost went in the water. I got so close. I'm like, oh, shit. I brought it up like 20 feet. Get out of there. Oh, I can't wait to do this. I have so many locations now. Cool cemeteries and just great beaches now we can go to. I'm very excited about it. Thanks to Ben, the Yorkshire Guffonian, for he is unbelievable for what he did to me. Jeanette's still up? You're still awake? It's 3 o'clock almost. No, I don't think anything else happens on this video. I have one more I want to show you. You guys are awesome, hanging out. I can't believe it. So late for you. All right, one more. This is the other one, I believe. Oh. No, it's nothing. All right, one more. Here we go. I think this is a good one, though. No, I already played that. Sorry, I'm just looking for a good video to play. Oh, this is cool. I've got... I think I showed this one already. I want to show you this. Damn it, Rich. I don't remember all these videos that I have. Some of them aren't good. Like, I don't do anything with them. This is when I was practicing. All right, I'll show you this one. Just killing time. Just having fun. That's all I was learning the drone around trees. Something we don't have in Arizona. We have cactus. There I am. Skinny old man. Used to be huge. You look like nothing. You pathetic. Don't say that, Rich. But I look. Doesn't matter. You're not that anymore. Grow up. Grow a pair. All right, I will. Hey. Huh? You got your drone back. I know. I'm excited. And you're walking again. True. True. And, huh? You're eating. I am eating. And there's more. Yeah. Tomorrow, you start recording for the new channel. That's right. Wow, a lot of positives this week, Rich. Hey, Rich, I told you. After all this bad stuff, good stuff is gonna happen. It's gotta. And it is. Congratulations. You made it over the hump. You proved to the universe you're a fighter. You're not going to give up and just quit and throw the drone away? What are you kidding me? No. You fixed the drone with help. Yeah, I know, but it's fixed. True. I didn't give up. Didn't give up. And your foot, you didn't have to walk on it. You could have kept the boot on it, but you took it off. Why? Because you're a fighter. I am. Yes. Okay. Now, do me a favor. Yeah. Punch yourself in the face. No. Do it, or I'll do it for you. No, I'm not going to punch myself. Do it. Now. Okay. That's not hard enough. I mean, really give it to you. That was as hard as I could go. Give it to yourself. I can't do it. Just do it. What are you, a man or a mouse? I'm a man. I'm a man. There you go, brother. Yay. Hey, yo. How you doing? Hey, yo, they're looking for you outside in the front. Where you been hiding? I was brushing my teeth with the biceps. What? I can't do Stallone tonight. Hold on, I think I got it. Hey, yo! Nope, I don't got it. It's beautiful. Isn't this beautiful? Just a couple of blokes and birds sitting here tonight. Just chilling out on the old intraweb. Looking at some dude's drone videos from 3 years ago. Someplace in Florida. Have no idea. This is Brooksville, by the way, in case people were wondering. And this is the James Earl Jones Park. Something like that. I don't know what it's called. It's got 3 names in it, though. It's only about a couple of miles from where I live. I live in these trees, like a ferret. No, they live in a hole. Like a bird. Yeah. Like a drone. I like the way you think, Rich. I like the way you think, Dick. It's not nice. You don't do the voice if you can't do it. Why are you talking to yourself? The mic is hot. It is? Yes. About 100 people watching you. Well, the camera's not on me, is it? No, but they can hear everything you're saying. If I were you, I would turn. That's a wrap. Thank you for hanging out tonight. I hope you enjoyed a little taste. Hold on. Have a great weekend. Be good to each other. I'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. Alien bless.